So I'm on my way to Hutto, and I'm about a mile out, and the Dell Diamond right here is a AAA baseball stadium that has the Nolan Ryan baseball team, the Round Rock Express. And so, yeah, that's a pretty big stadium, AAA. It's got seats about 14,000 people. And right now it's a weekday, and you can see they do have other activities here. You see the parking lot's full over on this side, and that is a they have conferences and things like that. So the facility's used for other things than just baseball, and they do concerts here as well. So it's a good economic boom for the area here. Dell Diamond's probably one of the most successful AAA baseball parks in the nation. So in the parking lot of the Dell Diamond is the world famous Salt Lick barbecue restaurant, and I would go in there, but I'd be tempted to sit down and have some of the best brisket that's this side of the Pecos. Yes, they're a world famous barbecue, and they do an amazing job at pit barbecue with turkey and sausage and brisket, and great place. I always come out here when I'm on coming out to Hutto or out to the baseball game. Another good indication of strong economy is a new Walmart. And of course, the big deal for Hutto is the State Highway 130 up here a mile up, which is the toll road that bypasses Austin. So heading to city limits at Hutto, and of course right as soon as you enter the city limits, you've got the Highway 130 toll road, which is an 80-mile-an-hour speed limit at this section. In certain sections it gets as high as 85 miles an hour. But here in Hutto, which is a suburb of North Austin, you'll be able to, your commute into North Austin will be about 20 minutes. You can get to the airport every time down the toll road within a half an hour. So it's this toll road has changed the whole face of this little one of the fastest growing little towns in the Austin area. Pulling into town here on the right, we have the Hutto High School, which is home to the Hutto Hippos. It's a good rated school. It's not the best, but I think it's a 5 or 6 on the ratings. And then we have on the left side is a new Lowe's, and right across the street from Lowe's we have Home Depot, and then of course your typical strip type set up with Chili's and McDonald's and what have you. So town's blowing up right now. You can see even here we've got, even on a weekday with not even at rush hour, we've got a bit of traffic in here. So definitely a growing little town, and very affordable, at least for now. Glenwood neighborhood is right over there across the field, and then here is the middle school, which is Farley Middle School. So ranked as 7, and then behind it over there is Ray Elementary School. So right outside of Glenwood we have a great elementary and middle, both rated as 7. So that's pretty good for this area. So I'm here in the older section of Glenwood, and not older, these are only about a year old, but I meant before the ones that were built before the new section here. And so you can see, you know, the homes are really nice, and you have, you know, nice cars, good demographic, people are taking care of their lawns. They're super successful right now in this area. They've sold 70 houses in the last quarter. So they are having no problem in getting these things sold. Just had a call. I called one of the only lease I saw that was coming soon, and it's about 1,500 square foot, 1,600 square foot, 1-story, and a couple years old, and it's going to lease for $1,450. I'm expecting, with what I'm seeing in the market, that we're going to be higher than that for sure. So here's the new section, and what's really cool about it is these are huge. It's at the back of the subdivision, and there is a tree line and a creek that actually runs behind these lots here, and it's very scenic and pretty, and going to be very private. So also there's a cul-de-sac at the end of this street here, which is great because then you're not going to have any through traffic. It's going to be a very private street. And then behind me is also a cul-de-bubble, they call it, that goes around to the what will be the next part of the neighborhood. And so there'll be no no traffic through here. So that's what's really cool. So starting down here, we have the new lots. They're deep. They're 130 feet deep. But what you get is the fences are going to be out there about where the drop-off is, and then what you're seeing back behind you is going to be the view is going to be of this creek and this tree line. They're not in the flood zone, so you don't have to worry about that. And so I'm really I like the eastern facing exposure to the back of the house. It is really amazing. So you get sun in the morning on the back of your house, which lights up your house, and then the sun sets on the front of your house. And in Texas, especially in the summertime, that's a good thing. So right here we have the amenity center. There's a pool and basketball courts. Can't really probably see it with this video, but just right over there about a block away. So you'll be able to walk to the amenity center from here with the pool and all that. So that'll be a great thing for family and what have you. And let's see. There's lots on the left side here that are 300 feet deep. We're not recommending our investors buy a lot that's as big as a football field, and the reason is we don't want our tenants to have to take care of them. So 300 feet deep is not, and it's very expensive to put the grass in the backyard for something that big. So we're recommending this side. There's a few opportunities available for investors, which we're already snapping up pretty quickly. They will limit the amount of investors that are allowed to buy in here, so it's going to be a quick turnaround. There are 70 lots in this new section, 74 lots I think, and they're only opening up half right now for sale. So it's going to be a quick turnaround as far as there's not going to be a whole lot of opportunity in here, especially for investors, as D.R. Horton likes to throttle the amount of investors in for sure. So later on, when they open up the next section, which is going to be here, you can see we already have all the infrastructure in. There'll be more opportunities on both sides of the street where you're not going to have the super deep lots. So this will also be a great opportunity as they open up the next sections. There are raising prices every so many sales, so it's going to go up quickly. We're starting right now at a base price of $165 for 1,500 square feet, and then we're going to move up. They're going to move up quickly from there. The cheapest homes in brand new in this area in Hutto, the town of Hutto, is $200,000. So these are starting at substantially lower. Granite countertops. Just an amazing product. Good schools. In fact, right over there where that tower is on the horizon, that's where the school is. It's certainly within biking distance, but even probably within walking distance for an older child. So there's an elementary and a middle school there. So going back into the community again, we just, it's kind of at the very nice back end of the community, so it's going to be very private. And once again, these homes all sold for closer to $200,000. And so this is the Glenwood subdivision. We're real bullish on it. I put in a contract on one of the 4-bedroom models myself, and that's what the next opportunity I see.